Wallace, you're sitting here within the Palisades. You're sitting within the Palisades. And I'm assuming you're probably outside of the tent. Is that a good assumption? Since you're on watch?
Yeah, I'm out. I'm playing my blowpipes currently, and just kind of not like loudly, like kind of just to myself, and just keeping an eye out and keeping them peeled.
Okay, all right. Yeah, you probably haven't. I don't believe you've played them since they were kind of like splintered askew, at the gates before, and now that you're trying them out, they appear to be good as new. So the mending spell that Toby cast upon them did well in repairing them. So you play them this tune that you just kind of like play over and over again, and you've learned it, and you do a pretty passable job of playing it. So you're doing this kind of low to yourself, I imagine probably, thinking about Speak Cert, as you must do each time you possess these, I imagine,
Yeah, he's at the moment. Wallace is kind of reminiscing on past events that have happened over the past few days. He's thinking about home a lot, about Ironhall. He's thinking about like whether or not like he's gonna die, whether his new friends are gonna die. He thinks about Ragnar, and then he starts to think about what the elf told him when he went and met Mary, I believe his name was, and then he's also going to think briefly about Sweetrow and wonder where he is.
Okay.
As he kind of somberly plays this like tune to himself, and he's just kind of like reflecting on everything. It's kind of the first moment he's had like to himself where he can kind of be himself.
Okay. All right. So this is one of your first moments to just kind of like really breathe alone without too much else going on here. And you're thinking these things, and your watch, kind of spills on a little later into the night. Not quite time to wake up Sir Kay or anyone else yet. And you're playing your pipes and thinking upon these people and these things that you've learned and these experiences that you've had. And while there's no fire built right now, you are a dwarf and you have dark vision, so your vision extends a little ways beyond the tent. You're not terribly close to the Palisades right now, but your vision extends into the darkness, and you are able to make things out. And as you're playing and thinking, you spot a figure standing kind of at the edge of your vision, just a little closer than that, still obscured a bit in darkness. It's large, and you can tell it's wearing woolen clothes, and you can make out this red hair and this kind of chin-strap beard, and it's a familiar face as you're looking at it. You can see that it's Felly. What do you wish to do?
I'm going to start laughing, just like, I'm going to laugh, and I'm going to kind of stand up and beckon him to come. I'm going to kind of put my arms out and be like, alright mate, this happening. What have you been up to?
So you stand up and beckon him over. And as you do that, you stare a little more intently at it. And you notice that Felly's skin has this kind of deathly pallor to it.
Oh, God.
And as you're looking at him, you see his eyes kind of glow and burn with hatred. You almost feel the gaze sear your flesh as he says, "Murderer." With that, make a wisdom save.
Oh. 17.
All right. You feel yourself come very unnerved as he says this to you. But you shake it off. You realize...
just going to say, that's cute, as he says that to me.
All right. So you still yourself, and you make this comment to him, but you realize there's something in his eyes. You've seen it before in your own, as you're washing your face after Vitsirk's death. It's a look of vengeance, a look of revenge, a righteous sort of look. And with that, let's roll initiative and take a 5-minute break.
Do you want all of us to roll initiative, or just...
I'm going to assume we might as well have everyone roll initiative. And Eric, kind sir, if you will do us the favor of tracking our initiative as you have been
Roll
doing.
my initiative then.
Okay. Felly.
That's 19.
Felly has an 18.
Okay, so... Win, what'd you grab?
A 10.
Toby?
13.
And as usual, I have a 2.
Okay. So,
Loading problems.
we have our initiative order. Let's cut to a break for about 5 minutes, and then we will come back and pick up right where we are.
Oh, well, I'm going to enjoy this.
Me
I
too.
knew leaving
Me
it was
too.
going to come back to bite us.
All right, so we're going on break for 5.
I'm just going to have to kill him again.